So Monday Musing this week, I'm going to talk about the ego. This is a big part again in learning who you are, working out the direction that you wish to go in, trying to connect to your heart chakra rather than your head, and knowing that it's your true and spiritual self that's moving you forward rather than your ego. And starting to know the difference between the two is a big part of being on this journey, and also starting to listen to your inner self rather than listening to those that may be around you. Because sometimes we can be drawn by what other people think and feel we should be doing, rather than in our true heart knowing what we need to do and where we need to move forward. So the ego can have a huge effect on the direction we go in and the path that we follow. If we follow our ego, we tend to not move in the right place for us. We tend to stop our own level of spiritual healing, and it tends to come from the head rather than from the heart. So it's starting to fine-tune how you feel, what you do, and where you need to go. So it's a case of maybe following what we call your divine will and my will rather than my ego. So the ego can stop the direction, can stop that intuition, can stop that inner sense, that sixth sense, that feeling of where you are and actually what you might be doing. So don't be disappointed if you feel, oh dear, I'm not doing what this person suggests that I do. It's not what that person suggests you need to do. You don't need to follow their thought pattern, their suggestions, even if your ego does connect and think, oh yes, that person makes me feel good. This is what I need to do. I need to do what they're telling me is good for me. Actually stop, listen. Sit quietly, sit peacefully, and just internalize that time and space for you. Connect with yourself, connect with that inner and higher self, with that energetic level that you know that you can find and create if you're on this path. And find out what is the divine path for you, the divine will of where you need to go and what you need to create. Because on this healing path, the ego has no place. The ego doesn't help you. It takes you in the wrong direction. It doesn't help you. It's a case of allowing it to be switched off and knowing what you need to do for your higher and vibrational energetic self.